Is it time to buy or sell Bank of America stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Bank of America. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 15th of April, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 3rd of April, 2025, our system has categorized Bank of America as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -1.83. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Interestingly, the stock has exceeded our system's expectations, achieving a gain of 2.07%. This equates to an average return of 0.23% per day since it was identified as a sell candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the midst of a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating further potential decline within this trend. The existing 3-month trend suggests a possible change of -21.28% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging from -31.35% to -15.91%. Examining the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 13.95%. Based on our assessments, the stock's performance could vary from 3.67% to 50.12% over the upcoming year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price between $39.38 and $57.03. Our latest daily update for Bank of America includes the headline, Green Day on Tuesday for Bank of America. The Bank of America stock price gained 3.6% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 15th of April, 2025, rising from $36.67 to $37.99. It has now gained for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to gain or takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 2.5%, with a low of $37.80 and a high of $38.74. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days, but it remains down by 8.44% for this period. Volume has increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 37 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 77 million shares changed hands for an approximate value of $2.93 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $48.08, while the lowest price was $33.07. Currently, the price is 20.99%, or $10.09, below the 52-week high, and 24.19%, or $12.12, below the all-time high reached on the 10th of February, 2022, when the price peaked at $50.11. Bank of America, or BAC, has recently reported strong first-quarter earnings driven by robust equity trading income and an increase in net interest income. Chief Executive Officer Brian Moynihan highlighted that consumer spending remains solid, with a 4% rise in credit and debit transactions, reinforcing the bank's resilience amid current economic challenges. Despite impending tariff issues, the overall sentiment is positive, as the United States economy shows no immediate signs of recession, with low unemployment rates and thriving consumer spending. Additionally, major banks are benefiting from market volatility, with BAC positioned well to capitalize on trading and equity sales during these fluctuations. However, the potential formation of a death cross, a technical indicator indicating bearish momentum, could raise caution among investors. Still, with strong earnings reports and a stable consumer environment, BAC stock could experience favorable short-term movement. In the long run, the ability of BAC to maintain solid earnings amidst economic uncertainty will likely bolster investor confidence, potentially driving stock prices higher. Investors should weigh the implications of market volatility alongside the bank's current performance metrics when considering BAC's future trajectory. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 7th of April, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Bank of America an overweight rating with an upgrade action. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned Bank of America an outperform rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Wolfe Research assigned Bank of America an outperform rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 2nd of January, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned Bank of America an outperform rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 24th of December, 2024, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Bank of America a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Bank of America stock. The price-to-earnings ratio is also rated as neutral, while the price-to-book ratio is categorized as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as buy. The following signals have been identified for Bank of America. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 4th of April, 2025, and so far it has risen approximately 10.47%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Volume is rising alongside the price, which is considered a positive technical signal. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may influence the near-term development. The Bank of America stock presents a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average, this results in a general sell signal for the stock, leading to a more negative forecast. With further gains, the stock is expected to encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $40.62. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $36.32. A breakout above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will introduce an additional sell signal, reinforcing the general outlook. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots suggest a buy signal from 8 days ago. Bollinger also provides a buy signal from 8 days ago. The short-term moving average shows a buy signal from 4 days ago. The long-term moving average presents a sell signal from 41 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 39 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average has a buy signal from 11 days ago. The long-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 32 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 28 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Bank of America. Bank of America finds support from accumulated volume at $37.22. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a broad prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated 95 cents between its high and low, representing a change of 2.5%. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 5.58%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Bank of America, let's briefly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important measure compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio may indicate either diminished expectations for the company's future or that the stock is undervalued, suggesting a possible buying opportunity. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 15th of April, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 82 cents. It is crucial to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Bank of America. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Bank of America is at $39.83. If you do not own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a point to contemplate swing trading. On the downside, Bank of America faces its first support level at $37.22. If this support level holds, it may present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Bank of America from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of March, 2025, Brian Moynihan conducted an insider purchase of 17,891 shares of common stock. On the same day, Brian Moynihan also performed an insider sale of 17,891 shares of common stock. Additionally, on the 15th of March, 2025, Brian Moynihan executed an insider sale of 17,891 shares of 2025 cash-settled restricted stock units. On the 1st of March, 2025, John Bullock Para made an insider purchase of no shares of preferred stock, Series DD. On that same day, John Bullock Para conducted an insider purchase of 80,353 shares of restricted stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 11.256. Overall, insiders acquired 1,453,472 shares and sold 1,841,321 shares in the last 100 trades. Our assessment of this stock is unfavorable, and a stop loss has not been established. Is Bank of America stock a good buy? Currently, Bank of America shows several negative signals, leading us to believe that its performance will remain weak in the coming days or weeks. As a result, we hold a negative outlook on this stock. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 16th of April, we anticipate that Bank of America will open higher by approximately 18.5 cents, starting at a price of $38.18. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions related to buying or selling securities. It is important to note that your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.